Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria. I am Millicent Nwaka. On the program today, bomb explosion kills 3 in Maiduguri, the Benue State capital. Federal government commissions 100 housing units in Benue State, commits to reducing deficit in the sector. And the Ministry of Agriculture encourages investment in the sector to reduce dependence on oil revenue. Well, let's begin with 3 suicide bombers have been killed after their bombs went off in the early hours of today in a trailer park on Damboa Road in Maiduguri, the Benue State capital. According to officials of the National Emergency Management Agency and other security operatives, the first explosion was carried out by a teenage girl, while 2 others followed in quick succession. Well, the latest attack is coming barely 2 weeks after 11 people were killed in a similar attack around Muna Garage in Maiduguri.
Residents watched the inferno from an early morning explosion at a trailer park along Damboa Road in Maiduguri. Shortly after, security operatives and civilian security volunteers surround the area. Witnesses say after the first blast, the 2 other assailants experienced moments of hesitation before they finally carried out their deadly assignments.
Some minutes before 3 in the morning, we heard bomb sounds. So one of our boys came to tell me about the location of the bomb. When I came here, there were still 2 people hiding under the tanker. We pleaded with them to come out and not detonate their bomb, promising to help them. The boy even started to come out, but he later changed his mind and blew off when we ran back.
Although the identities of the bombers are yet to be known, the police and officials of the State Emergency Management Agency are glad that there is no casualty apart from the bombers.
Lucky thing that only 3 of them died, because one of them decided to disclose her identity. So in all, we have 3 lives lost. That is the suicide bombers only.
The suicide bombers happens to be they are not succeeding in their targets, but still we will thank God and we will improve our vigilance to make sure that this thing has stopped. We will look at it on every week, on weekly basis. We record such casualties. Last week was in Muna, about 8 suicide bombers, but still the level of civilian casualties is 0. And today is the same thing. And I'm telling you, this is about the 8th suicide bombing that is being occurring that we didn't record any civilian casualties after the university tragedy.
Security agents have combed and neutralized the area, just as the oil vendors have transferred the product to another tanker for onward delivery. Residents of Damboa and other neighboring cities are hoping that incidents like this will soon be a thing of the past, especially with the renewed vigilance of both security operatives and members of the civilian JTF.
The acting president, Professor Osinbajo, has assured the people of the Niger Delta that the federal government is determined to address the issue of neglect and underdevelopment in the region. Professor Osinbajo made the comments during a town hall meeting in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, as part of his tour of the region. Acting President Professor Osinbajo arriving in Akwa Ibom State, and as is customary, he inspects the guard of honor. His convoy heads to the banquet hall of the government house in Uyo, where he is welcomed by a large number of people. Once again, Professor Osinbajo reiterates the federal government's commitment to confronting the challenges in the area, promising the establishment of a technology hub, among other things.
There's a request about Maritime Academy in order to be upgraded to a full-fledged university. We'll work hard on that. There is, of course, it's been pointed out that the bill is already in the National Assembly. I'm offering that we partner with the state government to locate a technology hub here in Akwa Ibom. Physical education and training is a crucial foundation for building the industrial and commercial base of Nigeria.
Governor Udom Emmanuel is happy to host the acting president. However, he makes an appeal that the federal government should stop paying lip service, especially on the issue of amnesty and reintegration.
Over the years, we paid lip service a little bit to amnesty in our state. A whole lot of people were not integrated in the first aspect. We made various presentations, but up to today, it's costing us a whole lot as a state to actually tell these people that very soon the federal government will integrate them into this program.
A senator of the state also asked the federal government to address the anomaly of the federal character principle to capture the youth of Akwa Ibom South.
Federal character that we are talking about does not include the fact. Many of the federal characters are children out there. So I tell us, we want to say that because of the level of unemployment and the strategic nature of this thing, help us to correct all these anomalies.
This visit is in continuation of the dialogue between the federal government and oil-producing communities in a bid to find a workable template to ensure development of the oil-rich region and a brighter tomorrow for the people of the states. And Samuel Otom, the Benue State governor, is appealing to indigents of the state to contribute ideas on how to solve the persistent farmers and herdsmen crisis as the State Assembly opens a public hearing on the open grazing prohibition bill. Well, the public hearing, which is billed for the 3 senatorial districts in the state, is aimed at seeking answers from more stakeholders on the best solution for curbing violent clashes.
The Benue State governor arrives at the banquet hall in Maiduguri, the capital of the state, in company of his deputy for the swearing-in of the new SSG, Professor Tony Joho.
The Chief Judge of Benue State, President, that I will preserve.
The professor takes his oath of office to replace Targema Tekema, who died in an accident in June 2016.
We expect that you will inject new blood into the system and in your vantage position and reinvigorate the entire government machinery and reposition it for better and more efficient service delivery.
The new SSG pledges to work with other cabinet members to achieve the goals of the autumn administration.
I'm grateful to the governor of our beloved state, His Excellency Samuel Otom, who has bestowed on me this enormous position out of trust and confidence. Your Excellency, I do hereby firmly state that the trust and confidence will not be misplaced.
One of those goals is to stop the clashes between herdsmen and farmers in the state. The governor tells the people the door is open for anyone to make suggestions on how to end the crisis when the public hearing on the grazing prohibition bill opens.
I want to invite everyone with ideas that can help us out of this, that when we go to public hearing, please go and make your presentation. It shouldn't be after we have signed the law, after passage and signing, that you come complaining that it was not done rightly.
The executive bill has passed through second reading at the Benue State House of Assembly. In addition to prohibiting open grazing, the bill also seeks to provide for the establishment of the Ranches Administration and Control Committee and the Livestock Special Marshal Corps.
When news across Nigeria returns, an electricity project commissioned in Orumba, Anambra State. Join us again.